expertise. So our next story can be described as the best Latina surfer of all time. And she might just be the pioneer who opened the gates for surfers all over Latin America. She is Peru's Sofia Mulanovich, former #1 ranked world champion female surfer. And after a decade of dominance, she's retiring from competition. So while we commemorate her career, we also want to show you some of our past interviews with the world champion, along with some previously unseen clips that show Sofia like you have never seen before. Check it out.
American Latino athletes, presented by McDonald's. When Sofia Mulanovich finally hangs up her board, it will signify the end to one of the most accomplished pro surfing careers any Latino surfer has ever had. To find out what's next, first you need to understand how it all began.
I live in a little beach called Punta Hermosa, which is like 40 minutes away from the city, from Lima. When I was little, surfing was not really that big, but my parents both surf. They are in love with the ocean, so when I was really young, we moved to the beach, and we've lived in front of the ocean all my life, and they took me to the beach, when I was really young. So thanks to them, I'm a surfer. I try to be powerful and try and draw like nice lines, and at the same time, if I can get a section, I'll try and be progressive, but I don't know, it's hard. I became pro when I was, I think, 17. Surfing was not really that big back then, now it's bigger. So yeah, it's hard, because we don't have really like a platform for surfing like America or Australia do, so it's a little bit harder, but still, like, I'm super happy to have good waves at home.
Como que piensas acerca de la tabla 24 horas al día, tienes imágenes, tienes cosas que se te meten a la cabeza y eso te ayuda, que la verdad es que eso hasta te da talento, no sé, es raro.
As soon as I won the world title, like, people started really looking into surfing, and it's changed a lot. There's a lot of support. There's like more of a platform. There's contests. There's coaches. There's a whole industry of surfing, which I'm really happy to see. Because I really want to see another world champion maybe from Peru or Latin America. Kids like Cristobal, like, for me, he is my biggest inspiration. He rips, and he won the ISA World Juniors.
The Latinos totally are growing up, like, from surfing, like, the countries either, like, the economy in South America is going up. So it's like the time that Latinos are growing up in, like, whatever is in business or sports, and now in surfing, that, like, there's a bunch of Latinos are reaping, and you see more on the California crowd.
I think, like, South American surfers are really, really good at the moment, and, like, we're starting to really get more confidence in our surfing. For me, well, I was really thinking strongly that this is going to be my last year on tour. I think it's still going to be, but sometimes when I have kids and I have good fun with my hits and stuff, I go in and I'm like, oh, should I don't know if I want to retire, It's hard, like, when you love what you do and you can compete and, you get those highs from competing and stuff, it's hard to let it go, but I've already started, like, some new projects at home. Like, I started a non-profit to help the kids there in Peru.
Un sitio lindo acá para surfear y para todo, y para la gente súper chévere. Y bueno, estoy acá para poder contestar todas sus preguntas y poder contarles algunas experiencias.
This thing is really important when you're young, when you're starting something that you know that people back you up. I think it's really important. Like, I really felt that support from my people, so I want to show those kids that I'm there to support them too. And like, you never know, maybe there's going to be a world champ, or there's going to be an amazing artist or musician. If you believe in them, they believe in themselves, kind of thing.
Y para arriba, chicos, todo se puede, y de arriba es una desventaja.
Up next, the one and only Miguel Bosé.
Learn nothing from